Hello and welcome back, I'm Chris Digea. So today we are going to take a look of some of the Premier League stats that happened last weekend. Remember to subscribe if you are new, but anyway, without wasting time, let me take you to another level. With 18 years and 291 days, Kobbie Mainoo is the 6th youngest player to make 10 Premier League appearances for Manchester United, and is just one day older than Cristiano Ronaldo was on his 10th appearance in 2003. On his 21st birthday, Rasmus Højlund became the youngest player to score in 4 consecutive Premier League appearances for Manchester United. An assist versus Wolverhampton Wanderers and an assist versus West Ham United, Bruno Fernandes has registered assists in back-to-back Premier League games for the first time this season. Most assists provided by Portuguese players in Premier League history. Nani with 43, Bruno Fernandes with 38, Cristiano Ronaldo with 37, Bernardo Silva with 37. 0 goals in 2 games in 2021-22, 3 goals in 19 games in 2022-23, and 5 goals in 21 games in 2023-24. Alejandro Garnacho has scored 5 Premier League goals this season, which is his best return in the competition. David Moyes has lost 239 Premier League games, that's more than any other manager in the competition's history. Cole Palmer is the first Chelsea player aged 21 or under to hit double figures for goals in a Premier League season. Only 2 players currently aged 21 or under have scored 10+ goals in Europe's top 5 leagues this season. Jude Bellingham with 14 and Cole Palmer with 10. Only 2 players have ever scored a Premier League hat-trick for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Diogo Jota in January 2019 vs Leicester City, Matheus Cunha in February 2024 vs Chelsea. The Brazilian is the first to do it away from home. Matheus Cunha is only the 4th visiting player to score a Premier League hat-trick against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, after Nwankwo Kanu for Arsenal in 1999, Robin van Persie for Arsenal in 2011, and Sergio Aguero for Manchester City in 2016. Matheus Cunha has now scored or assisted 16 goals in his last 18 games in all competitions. Wolverhampton Wanderers have won a Premier League away game against Chelsea for the first time in their history. They scored as many goals on 4th February as they did in their last 9 league games at Stamford Bridge combined. Chelsea have conceded 4+ goals in consecutive league games for a second time under Mauricio Pochettino, something that hadn't happened since December 1989 prior to his arrival. Bukayo Saka has scored or assisted 15 goals in the Premier League so far this season. That is more than double any other Arsenal player. Bukayo Saka's Premier League record against the rest of the Big Six: 3 goals and 2 assists vs Manchester United, 2 goals and 2 assists vs Chelsea, 2 goals and 2 assists vs Tottenham Hotspur, 3 goals vs Liverpool, 2 goals vs Manchester City. Gabriel Magalhaes is the first Arsenal player to score an own goal in the Premier League since William Saliba against Leicester City in August 2022. 4 of Liverpool's 52 league goals scored this season have been own goals, more than any other Premier League team. Gabriel Martinelli has been directly involved in more goals versus Liverpool than against any other side in his career. 5 goals and 2 assists. Only Sheffield United and Brighton and Hove Albion have committed more errors leading to an opposition goal than Liverpool in the Premier League this season. Liverpool have received 5 red cards this season, or that's more than any other team in the Premier League. Leandro Trossard has scored 6 career goals against Liverpool, which is at least 2 more than he has netted against any other club he's ever faced. Arsenal have won back-to-back Premier League home games against Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool for the first time, 3-2 in October 2022 and 3-1 in February 2024. Arsenal have won 2 of their 4 Premier League games against teams starting the day top of the table under Mikel Arteta, both wins against Liverpool, as many victories as they had in their previous 17 such matches prior to the Spaniards' arrival. Erling Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne were in Manchester City's starting lineup together for the first time since 11 August 2023. Neil Maupay has scored in each of his last 5 appearances for Brentford in all competitions, his longest ever scoring run for an English side. Mark Flecken is the first goalkeeper to provide an assist in the Premier League this season. Indeed, 2 of the last 4 instances of a keeper assisting in the competition have come against Manchester City, also Alisson for Liverpool in October 2022. Mark Flecken made 9 saves for Brentford in the first half against Manchester City. No goalkeeper has made more in the opening 45 minutes of a Premier League game since the start of the 2016-17 season at least. Phil Foden has scored 5 goals against Brentford. He has only scored more goals against Brighton and Hove Albion in his career. Phil Foden has now registered 2 career hat-tricks, one against Manchester United in last season, and the other against Brentford in this season. With 4 goals and 4 assists, Phil Foden has been directly involved in 8 goals in his last 6 Premier League games, while his hat-trick against Brentford was the Citizens' 39th in the competition, inferior only to Liverpool and Arsenal. With his assist against Brentford, Erling Haaland has registered his first direct goal involvement since returning from injury. His last goal contribution came on December 3rd, when he assisted against Tottenham Hotspur in Manchester City's 3-3 draw. Brentford have dropped 26 points from leading positions in the Premier League this season, more than any other side and more than they gave away in their previous 2 seasons combined. Only Sheffield United have picked up fewer Premier League points than Brentford since the start of December 2023. Manchester City are only the second team to win 4 Premier League away games in a row, having trailed in each of them, after Manchester United between September and December 2020 is 6 in total. Rodri has now completed an entire year without losing a game for Manchester City. 53 games and 5 trophies since his last defeat. There were 45 goals scored across this weekend's 10 Premier League games, the second highest scoring match day in Premier League history, after 53 goals on match day 42 in 1992-93, and the highest scoring match day in a 20-team season since 1995-96.